Hi, it's Gwyneth here on a fabulous Feel Good Friday, helping you to feel good about being you because I want you to feel fabulous at least for a few minutes of every day of your life. Now, I just want to clarify something very quickly. Somebody said to me this week, Gwyneth, what exactly do you do? I'm a bit confused, and I get that. Maybe I haven't made it clear enough. So, because of the pandemic, my work with international organizations shrunk considerably. So now, first and foremost, I work with women entrepreneurs wanting financial freedom as a business coach, really helping those fabulous women because from a economic perspective, I sincerely believe that it is going to be the small businesses, it is going to be the entrepreneurs that are actually going to be building up our economies again. The large corporations, yes, of course, they'll still continue to exist or not, but I really, really do believe it is individuals, women entrepreneurs, small business owners who are going to rebuild the economy, and that's why I'm doing that. But I still have a large audience of people in the not-for-profit sector working in international organizations, and I'm still here as well if you want to talk to me. So I just wanted to clarify that. And anyway, you know what, these fabulous Feel Good Friday videos, they're kind of more general. They're about mindset, they're about how you feel about yourself, and that is and that's for everybody. So, fabulous Feel Good Friday, here we are. Today in this video, I want to talk about how to prevent yourself getting into self-sabotage before it takes a grip of you. Now, I appreciate that for some people, this may already come a little too late, but nevertheless, I want to give you three clear indications that you are either heading towards self-sabotage or that you are already preventing yourself from feeling good in some way. So the first thing is procrastination. You know what I mean, right? This is when you say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and you give yourself a huge long to-do list, and then at the end of the day you've looked at the list and maybe you haven't even ticked off a single thing, and that just pushes you into, oh crikey, what have I been doing? I've just been wasting my time. And those are negative things to be feeling. That's negative energy, and that just pulls you down further. Even when you've achieved maybe 2 or 3 things, but you've got a list of 10, you're still the same feeling. It's like, oh no, I should be working harder. I should have got up earlier. I shouldn't have had that long lunch. And all this negative energy is just bringing you down further. And when you start thinking about that, about yourself, it's quite difficult to start picking yourself up, especially if you've been thinking those things on a regular basis. Procrastination is also about, if somebody asks for your help, and because you want to feel good, you think you want to feel good, and this is going to help you feel good, helping somebody else, you say yes to them and you say no to yourself. And again, so then you are limiting the amount of time that you have to be focusing on the things that you chose to do for yourself because you want to help somebody else. And again, this leads to, oh crikey, it's good to help them, but I didn't actually get my own things done. So there's procrastination. I mean, people laugh about it, I laugh about it, but there are a couple of things that you can do, because it is actually very serious if you're doing it on a daily basis. You're not being realistic about what you can manage yourself, what you can complete yourself. Then, like I said, in the long term, you're bringing your energy down every single day, and that's not good for your health in any shape or form. So when you are writing out these to-do lists, think about reducing. Be realistic. Write down how much time you think you need to do for each activity and double it. Okay, so instead of trying to do 10 things during the day, or even doing 5 things during the day, if necessary, bring it down to 2 or 3 things a day. If it's something slightly bigger, just say, I'm just going to finish this, and anything else is a bonus. But be kind to yourself. Reduce that to-do list. And the other thing you need to do is to learn how to say no. If you don't know how to do that, go and look at one of my other videos I just posted recently about managing your health, your well-being and work during a pandemic, where I talk about using the word because as a fantastic method to be able to say no to people without saying no, without being rude, very diplomatically. Okay, so procrastination, reduce what it is you think you can do, be kind to yourself so that you actually see achievement every single day. Number 2, not allowing yourself to feel good. Now, this is something else that I'm Also, I've caught myself several times over the past few months, why should I be feeling good? Why should I be having fun when other people are being hit hard, when other people, are losing their jobs, when um, just heard about in the UK again, there are so many families that can't even afford to pay for their children's school meals. Who am I to feel good? Who am I to, wake up happy and enjoy my day? And again, the issue with that is that you are, first of all, you're taking your negative, you're bringing your energy down, so you do feel even worse. But the second thing is that you're not helping anybody by doing that. You are not helping yourself, and you're certainly not helping the people who are, losing their job or whatever. And I come back to women entrepreneurs again. If we can support small businesses, at some point every small business is going to be in a position to be able to recruit somebody locally. So it's a win-win-win, right? Anyway, so not allowing yourself to feel good also potentially means that you are missing opportunities because you are shutting yourself off to having conversations with people, even allowing yourself to watch things on YouTube like this, or smiling, responding with a heart or a smile or a laugh to a post on social media somewhere. When you think about it, it's actually crazy this way that some people actually respond to, no, I'm not allowed to feel good because the world is in crisis and it wouldn't be right. So there's this big sense of guilt, and gosh, it doesn't serve anybody, least of all you. So that is another very, very important part of self-sabotage. And if you are that type of person, then what you need to be looking at, questioning yourself, is, will it help others by me not being happy? Will it help others by me not having a giggle, having a laugh, watching a funny film? Will it serve others by me not doing my business and being poor because people are losing their jobs? And the answer to all of those questions is an emphatic no. So if you do catch yourself doing that, like I said, ask yourself those questions, challenge yourself into action. And the third thing that I want to talk about is it's closely connected to not allowing yourself to feel good. And that is worrying. Worrying about your family, worrying about money, worrying about the pandemic, worrying about 2021, worrying about whether the family can be together at Christmas, worrying about getting ill. Oh, gosh, worry is such a destroyer as well, about you feeling good about yourself, and sabotaging the fabulous, unique, wonderful, say it again, fabulous being that you are. And if you are worrying about these things, watching the news, crumbs. I don't know how many times I've said to my parents, please switch over to something different. Don't care what you watch, but don't watch the news. It doesn't help. You know about Brexit. You know about the pandemic. There's nothing new. There's a very hard and fast rule here about when it comes to worry. Can I do something about it right now? Can I not do something about it right now? So what is happening elsewhere in the world is probably likely that you have very little control over that. There's not much you can do about that. So why would you spend a single second of your precious life on this earth with your breath worrying about things over which you have no control? Now, if you're worried about family, then there are lots of things that you can do. Telephone if you're not able to go and visit an elderly relative. Find out, is there a neighbour there? Phone the local police if need be, not 999 or 111 or 911 or wherever you are, but to find out, is there a community policing something? Is there somebody that can just check in? Is there a Red Cross? Is there somebody that can just go and knock on the door? Is there a way of you being able to get in touch with a neighbour so that they can just go and knock on the door, socially distancing all the time, of course? So in that respect, there are many things you can do. Now, Christmas, I know I'm hearing a lot of people, oh no, we can't spend Christmas with our family. And yes, that is, that is going to be a big tragedy for a lot of people. But again, you worrying about it or you being sad about it it doesn't help your family and it doesn't help you, and it's certainly not going to make your Christmas feel any better. So, how about instead of doing that, instead of saying, okay, we can't spend Christmas together, how about starting to plan realistically for maybe June or July next year and having a halfway to Christmas celebration all together, because we know that things will get better, don't we? So think about that, but also think about ways of staying in touch with your loved ones. Teach your mum or your grandma how to use Zoom or Skype or whatever it is that you are using. But there are lots of, if you are worried about things over which you can have an impact, then do something about it. Just do something immediately. No procrastination. But if there are things that you have absolutely no influence over, then forget. I want to say forget about it. I know that's very easy for me to say, and it takes a long time to actually train yourself to be able to do that. But honestly, right now there is so much pressure, there is so much change every single day. We're all faced with change, unprecedented change, things that we've never been used to. The chap who delivered the oil this week, we would just had a quick chat about this, about governments and the people even in government. They've never had to deal with this kind of situation before. Let's face it, they're winging it. They don't know either what every new day is going to bring. So when it comes to self-sabotage, remember those three things. Procrastination, if you're looking at your list every day and nothing is getting done, is a very good sign that you are procrastinating. And like I said, just cross everything off the list, or even if you just put one thing on your to-do list each day, so that you do begin to start feeling a sense of achievement. Second of all, allow yourself to feel good. Okay, you can empathize with people. You might even want to sympathize with a couple, but not unnecessarily. But remember the analogy about the plane as well. If in the unlikely event that cabin pressure is lost, please put on your oxygen mask before helping anybody else. And there's a very good reason for that, because if you don't look after yourself first, at some point you will fall over and die. So look after yourself, allow yourself to feel good. You don't have to go and push it in the noses of other people, but you do have to allow yourself to feel good so that those opportunities come in and you keep positive, you keep your energy positive and maybe even going up. And third of all, worrying. If you find yourself worrying about something, stop, ask yourself that question. Can I do something about this worry? And if the answer is no, then let it go. One final thing I want to suggest to you today is that when you are if you're feeling any of this negative stuff, what really, really helps is the most simple thing in the world to get it out of your brain and put it onto paper. You don't have to do anything with it. It doesn't have to be a diary or a journal. You can burn it. Don't flush it down the toilet. You can eat it, shred it, whatever. But literally by taking a pen and writing how you're feeling or writing your worry down on a piece of paper, it's one less thing for your poor brain to deal with, and it could potentially help you manage that self-saboteur that is trying to get hold of you. So quite a long video today, but really important, because like I said, the conversations are coming in thick and fast about, what can I do to feel better? What can I do to keep going? So I hope that those things have helped you. And any comments, please do comment below. If you are watching this on YouTube, please remember to subscribe if you'd like to have more of these videos, and click on the bell as well so that you receive notifications every time I post a new video. Some videos are very business specific, some videos are more general mindset about you feeling good about being you. So until next time, I wish you a fabulous Feel Good Friday, an amazing weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep washing your hands. Most importantly, stay fabulous. Loads of love, and bye for now.